We got a rebound. Times NFL fans went too far. We reacted to NBA fans went too far. Now it's the NFL.
These are times NFL fans went too far.
Dude, chill out!
You had these cars that were set on fire. People were sliding down these poles. The crowds were just massive.
And first, one fan did
Hey,
something.
that's not gonna. Hey, it ain't gonna happen on Sunday.
These poles, the crowds
It's gonna be Chiefs fans. Eagles are trash.
were just massive.
And first, one
That's
fan
not gonna
did
happen on
something
Sunday.
so stupid. He's facing 5 months in prison. And it was all because of a bet.
$1,000 were on a field. You will not run down the field. Get arrested.
And immediately after making the bet, he did this.
He actually did it. He really won that $1,000.
Yeah, and after that, he was arrested and
The dude was
charged with
calling from jail. You owe me my $1,000.
disturbing the peace.
You owe me
Man,
my cake.
This guy was just dumb. But our next fan was off his rocker.
Touchdown. What the hell? Touchdown. Dude, chill out!
He don't limit to throw the TV. We threw the TV.
Still come back!
Jesus, Grandpa's off his meds.
Dang.
Going too far is just what
Grandpa
old
still
heads
has
do.
anger?
Because one
Thought he was
fan
relaxing.
sold his own house
Oh, cool.
just to buy NFL
Choosing
tickets.
people about
I have to
pool.
say, this sign caught my eye. I sold my house to buy Super Bowl tickets. What's the deal with that?
I did sell my house to buy the SSLs on the 50-yard line. for
SSLs? What's
$100,000
SSL?
apiece.
$200,000 for some NFL tickets. These guys were down bad. But there's one fan that was down even worse because they danced
Sounds
on a
like a
dead
Tom
player's
Brady move right
memorial for TikTok. See,
You saw his
this
retirement video? You saw his retirement video? He sounded like he was about to cry. Like he was forced to do it. Oh.
is Jackson Mahomes, the younger brother of NFL superstar Patrick Mahomes. And over the past few years, this guy's blown up on TikTok and social media for posting some questionable videos. What the hell? But in 2021, Jackson went viral for all the wrong reasons. 'Cause while Patrick and the Chiefs were in Washington, set to take on the Commanders, Jackson was on the sidelines filming a TikTok of himself, dancing on the memorial of a dead NFL legend.
He apologized, I believe.
Yeah, people were pissed, calling for Jackson's head on social media. So later that same day, he tried to issue an apology
He
on Twitter,
apologized.
but the damage was already done, and people have been hating on Jackson ever since. Man, social media
No,
being
what are you
everywhere.
doing?
You'd think fans would be more careful, but instead, we got people like our next fan, the man that was secretly robbing banks just for NFL tickets. Yeah. This is Chiefs superfan Chiefsaholic, who for years has shown
Cheeseaholic?
support for his team by
Cheeseaholic, that's you? Everybody talking about Fat Dude?
dressing up as a werewolf and rallying other fans before games.
AFC Championship game. This entire season has been devoted to one purpose.
Mascots can talk?
Run it back.
I never heard a mascot talk before.
Everywhere the Chiefs went, he went. In fact, Chiefaholic would travel from state to state for every road game just to cheer him on. And by 2022, he'd become a local legend amongst all Chiefs fans. But then, people started to notice something strange. On Sunday, December 18th, the Chiefs were in Houston, set to face the Texans. And as fans started filing into the stadium, there was one important piece missing for Kansas City, Chiefsaholic, who was nowhere to be found. Immediately, fans rushed to Twitter, hoping to learn of his whereabouts, wondering if he was safe.
No, it
And
was
that's when they learned something horrifying.
Chiefsaholic, also known as Xavier Michael Babudar, is a career criminal who was disguising himself as a wolf who loved the Kansas City Chiefs more than Red Extreme, more than X Factor, was actually caught red-handed with a gun robbing a bank in Texas on Friday, okay?
Yeah, this guy was arrested for allegedly robbing a bank as a wolf. But it gets even crazier than that, because if Chiefsaholic is found guilty, he's facing at least 10 years
That's
in
him?
prison. Damn, I don't think Chiefsaholic is getting off. But, these next...
Hey, at least we can win a championship for you. We can win a championship for you,
Chiefaholic. During a
Chiefaholic.
Philadelphia Eagles game, a couple of fans got off in the bathroom.
Things you see at Panthers games.
Ooh, well, that's a touchdown right there. But look, these fans aren't the only ones getting dirty. Because in 2022, one fan went to the Super Bowl just to streak the field.
And now he's not being
But don't remind me of the Super Bowl. Stop it. The Super Bowl doesn't count. He didn't have an old line, so it don't count.
He's pulling down his pants. Put up your pants, my man. Pull up those pants.
He's pulling down his pants.
Down his pants. Put up your pants, my man. Pull up those pants.
He's pulling down.
Chase to the 30. He breaks a tackle from a security guard. The 20. Down the middle, the 10. The 5. He slides at the 1.
Why did he slide for? He gotta get done running.
Pants. Take off the bra and be a man.
What the hell? This man was wearing a bra. He wanted to get tackled. And look, streaking is one level of crazy, but it gets way more twisted than that. Because one fan loved the Cincinnati Bengals so much, it made him go homeless. See, in 2019, the Bengals started their season
We might supposed to buy Sports Bulls draft games?
losing 4 straight games. And everyone was saying that they were trash, and they were bound to keep losing. But there was one fan that disagreed. Bengals diehard and local bar owner, Jeff Lanham, who was so sure the Bengals would win their next game that he made an interesting bet on it. He promised to live on the roof of his bar in the freezing cold until the Bengals won a game. And, well, he figured he might be living on the roof for a week or two. He was wrong.
But with another Bengals loss, Jeff Lanham will be spending at least another week camping out on his restaurant's roof.
It's crazy, I know. And I'm stuck in it, and I can't get out of it now. Like I'm stuck. There's no way out.
This man stayed on the roof for 57 days. That's almost 2 months. I mean, damn. He even forced his entire family to have Thanksgiving dinner on the roof. But on December 1st, 2019, Jeff was finally put out of his misery. Because after losing 9 straight games, the Bengals beat the Jets for their first win of the season, officially letting Jeff go back home.
Oh, it was awesome. Just to be off the roof, I'm glad. I don't feel like I'm like in prison now.
You put yourself in prison.
Before it was just bathroom breaks, that's it.
Man, this guy's love for the Bengals is through the roof. But at least his heart was in the right place. I can't say the same for our next fan. Because Jags fans once did something so disrespectful, it almost got him killed. See,
Mr.
this
Duval?
is 6'4", 300-pound defensive lineman Quentin Jefferson, a.k.a. someone you should not mess with. And in 2017, Jefferson's Seahawks were taking on the Jaguars. When late in the fourth quarter, he got ejected from the game for starting a fight. And to make matters even worse, right as Jefferson was walking off the field,
What happened?
a couple of Jags fans thought it'd be a good idea to throw bottles at him.
Into the locker room. And look, somebody threw something at him from the stands and it landed. And security needs.
He's coming! He's
Security
coming!
needs to take care of this to make sure fans should not throw things.
Damn! Those fans almost got eaten. That was vicious.
Jaguars are 8-4?
Chucking bottles at a grown man is really disrespectful. But stealing millions of dollars from Tom Brady, that is a whole nother level. See, in 2017, after Brady won his 5th Super Bowl,
He said,
he was
"Move
in
out
the
the
locker room, expecting to celebrate with his teammates. He noticed that his game-worn jersey was missing.
Who came into the locker room got his jersey?
Yeah, it was nowhere to be found, sending him and the NFL world into a panic.
Tom, did you find your jersey? Did you find your jersey? You think someone's taken it or? It's going to be on eBay or something. Oh man, sorry to hear that, man.
And over the next couple of days, this case got
Who's
even
taking
more
someone's jersey?
Because according to Brady, this wasn't even the first Super
Eat the
Bowl
money?
jersey he was missing. He had another one stolen just a couple of years earlier. So with the thief on the loose, fans, private investigators, and even the FBI started digging into the case.
Oh, that's right. They got the
Until
FBI involved
eventually,
over a jersey.
At Full Sail, our technology programs are
Reebok, you supposed to buy Full Sail? .edu?
Play back the security footage from the game and notice someone suspicious.
9:36 that Tom Brady takes his jersey off. It's given to a team employee, right?
Okay, there it
that
is.
team employee, you have it there. So Tom's over on the field there. And then we're following him. He hands it off
that's the team
eventually.
employee.
That's a team employee. That's a league employee. The other guy, the perpetrator here, who is, again, it's unbelievable. He is a big name in Mexico. You see him right here. Well before the rest of the media, just walk right in the locker room with the go.
Who, him?
You see him right here.
Him? Right here, where my clickers at? Him? He stole the jersey?
Well before the rest of the media, just walk right in the locker room
El
with
Chapo?
the wrong badge on.
Oh.
With the wrong badge on.
How do you get that back?
And it's not the proper badge to be in there at that time. And he's just
Here comes
walking around.
Brady.
So now here comes Tom Brady here, but that guy's already in the locker room. Check this out.
Oh.
He looks right at one of our cameras.
He's looking right at the camera. They ain't
in
see nothing.
identifying who this was. That shot right there was instrumental.
Sports reporter, Patriots fan, Marcio Ortega, was caught red-handed. And as if this footage wasn't enough evidence, shortly after, feds discovered that Ortega was trying to sell both of Brady's jerseys to another fan. So just a few days later, the FBI ended up raiding Ortega's home in Mexico and recovered over $1 million worth of stolen NFL memorabilia.
Hey, he said, I'm an NFL employee. I can take this stuff home if I want to.
All in the end,
Try me.
everyone
Try
got
me.
their gear returned to him. It's Ortega that made out like a bandit. To this day, he's never been officially charged with any crime. Damn, this guy got off lucky. And with that, we gotta talk about the Cleveland Browns, because their fans once tried to kill NFL referees. In 2001, the Browns were at home, taking on the Jaguars. And with less than a minute left in the fourth quarter, Cleveland had the ball, needing a touchdown to win the game, when they completed a pass to Quincy Morgan. And it seemed like this play had brought the Browns one step closer to the W, so fans were hyped.
Hold up.
It's
2001. It's hard to see. Hold up.
When they completed a pass to Quincy Morgan. And
That was incomplete.
it
That's
seemed like
incomplete.
this play
Yeah, it's
brought the
incomplete.
Browns one step closer to the W.
Ball
so
hit the
fans
ground.
were hyped until the refs rolled back the tape and saw something interesting. The ball hit the
They had
ground
instant replay back in 2001?
first, and the pass was
Yeah.
incomplete.
That's
The refs
incomplete.
decided to overturn the play, pissing off every single Browns fan in all of Ohio.
But there's a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking in Cleveland and elsewhere now over the latest case of violence connected to pro football. Only in this case, it wasn't the players. As CBS's Jim Axelrod reports, it was the fans in the stands.
These Cleveland fans are irate.
Hey, those fans are glass holes. I mean, that's a lot of anger to have bottled up. You gotta let it out like Eagles fans. 'Cause these people went so crazy, they destroyed the entire city of Philadelphia. See, in 2018, the Eagles made NFL history.
Before Curology,
Rebounds was about Curology?
Beating the New England Patriots and winning their first ever Super Bowl, sending Eagles fans into a frenzy.
Here, these doors were just completely smashed. These windows here just smashed. You have glass everywhere, okay? The crowds were just massive. Thousands and thousands of people were out here. People were sliding down these poles. People climbed on top of the awning.
Yeah,
I remember
those
this.
fans were
They won a
terrorizing
Super
the
Bowl.
city.
That's why we're going to win it. That's why the Chiefs are going to win it on Sunday. So this doesn't happen to Philadelphia.
Eagles.
We're really doing you guys a favor by winning the Super Bowl. You should thank us.
And eventually, Eagles fans have flapped their wings a little too hard, because by the end of the night, 8 fans were arrested, and the city suffered over $2 million worth of
This is why they're
property
not going to win on Sunday. Right, like the reason right here, right there in front of your face.
But look,
Right here.
I
This is the
can see
evidence
getting
right there.
carried away
This
after
is proof right there they're not going to win on Sunday.
a Super Bowl. What I'll never understand is this next guy, because one Ravens fan destroyed his own body just to support his team. See, in 2021,
You told him, Mark, you
Ravens
use your
came away
hamstring?
with the clutch
Or your
win
ankle?
against
Or
the
your
Kansas
PCL?
City Chiefs. And one Ravens fan wanted to make this moment permanent, so he decided to ink himself up, getting a tattoo of the final score. And look, one tat, that's fine. But this was just the tip of the needle, because from that day forward, this fan vowed to get a tattoo for every single win the Ravens got. So by the end of the season, he had 8 more tattoos. And this dude is still tatting himself up to this day. But he ain't alone, because I just got me some ink too. So make sure you subscribe, alright? I don't want to regret getting this. But anyway,
Rebound, you're a circle
they're
and a
not
star?
as big as some fans. Because one fan went so far, he's banned from the NFL for
Dang,
life.
put him in a head. What you had to DDT that man, bro.
In 2015,
Put someone in the head and just drop him in the head.
Patriots were
DDT.
involved in a major scandal, Deflategate, where they were accused
I
of
remember that,
deflating
yeah.
footballs for a competitive advantage. And the league punished them big time,
Yeah, they
taking
did,
away
yeah.
2
Remember
first-round
that.
draft picks, suspending Tom Brady for 4 games.
Oh, yeah, they did suspend Tom Brady because of that. I remember.
And fining them $1 million. To most fans, this felt like a fair punishment. But one man thought it was way too harsh. Notorious Patriots fan and Barstool Sports founder, Dave Portnoy, who immediately after the punishment marched down to the NFL commissioner's office to wage
You could
war.
do that?
Patriots fans caused quite a scene at NFL headquarters in Midtown by handcuffing themselves to one another in the lobby.
We're talking about a group of 4 protesters who, you're right, pulled the stunt off right in the lobby. These protesters tell me that they are from a sports website called Barstool.com, and their aim was to protest what they call the unfair treatment of Patriots and the Patriots quarterback, Tom Brady, in the wake of the Deflategate scandal.
A couple of people that I gather with some connection to the website went down to the NFL offices in Patriot jerseys and got arrested for resisting arrest. Why?
Yeah, Dave wasn't backing down from anybody, not even the law. But unfortunately
That
for
Tony
him,
Romo?
Dell refused to lift the Patriots' punishment, and he banned Barstool Sports from all future NFL events. So from that day forward, it's been on site.
That's why y'all be on Twitter talking negative. Y'all can't go to no NFL games anymore.
Villain and a criminal. And to stick it to the league, Dave's even snuck into the Super Bowl wearing a disguise. Damn, Dave's been doing Goodell dirty, but he still wouldn't have it as bad as some fans do. Because one fan's love for the NFL is costing him tens of millions. This is Mattress Mac, owner of the largest mattress store this
I'm here to say new fan.
We know you're supposed about fan rebound.
Side of the Mississippi. But what Mac is really known for is his ridiculous sports bets. Because back in 2021, Mac threw down a $2 million bet on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl and won himself $3.4 million.
In 2021?
Sports bets. Because back in 2021, Mac threw down a $2 million bet on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, you crazy. You crazy. You gotta get at the charity, not the sport. What you mean? He just gave $2 million away. He said, I don't want it. Someone else take it.
And won himself $3.4 million. And after hitting it that big, Mac was looking to ride even higher. So the next year, he decided to make gambling history by placing the largest Super Bowl bet of all time, betting on the Cincinnati Bengals for $9.5 million.
His man's a master at losing money. Wherever he chooses, go the opposite route. Because every time he chooses, the team he chooses always lose. He's like Charles Barkley.
This would have been the ultimate jackpot. Because if Mac's bet hit, we're talking a profit of over $16 million. But unfortunately for Mr. Mattress, the Bengals lost, officially costing him $9.5 million. Damn, Mattress Mac.
You want to make all that money back, Mattress Mac? Bet on the Chiefs.
Sacked. But some people lose more than just money. Because one fan tried to blind NFL players, and it blew up in his face.
Is that laser
in
pointer?
2014, the Bills were in Detroit, taking on the Lions at Ford Field. And at first, it seemed like an average NFL game. Fans were rowdy, cheering on the Lions, and booing Buffalo till they lost their voices. But in the second half, one Lions fan did something that no one saw coming.
The play immediately before it is stirring talk today. Quarterback Kyle Orton whiffed on a throw across the middle and immediately turned to the ref, pointing at his eye. Orton told him he was shined by a fan with a laser pointer. It wasn't the first instance. In the third quarter, Bills kicker Dan Carpenter lined up for a 50-yard field goal. And if you take
Who's doing it? They found a person.
the knee of the holder, you can see the flickering light of the laser.
Where?
Close look at the knee of the holder. You can see
Oh, I
the
see it.
flickering light of the laser. Carpenter missed the kick, and he was hot. He complained to the ref, who mouthed the words, "No, I didn't see it."
Someone was shining a laser at Bills players the entire
And the
second
rest don't
half,
see it. That's like the rest do.
leaving people wondering who did it.
Of course the ref
And
won't see
It was looking like this was going to remain a mystery.
Refs don't see
Until
anything.
the unthinkable happened.
turn now to an update on that football fan who used a laser to blind players during Sunday's NFL game in Detroit. He's been caught and charged. He has only himself to blame. The big clue for police was his boast on Twitter.
Yeah,
He went on Twitter. Yo, he blew his cover.
Exposed himself on Twitter shortly after.
This man is. Yo, why would you tell me you sold yourself, buddy? You sold yourself.
The cops caught up with him and arrested his ass, charging him with disorderly conduct and banning him from the stadium indefinitely. Damn, that's just crazy. But not as
Man
crazy
saw
as
himself.
LeBron James playing in the NFL. Yeah, I bet you had no idea LeBron almost picked football over basketball. And there's a ton of things you don't know about LeBron. Like, he almost died back in 2006. Look, if you want to know what happened, then click this video right here. Oh my God! Guys, please just click the video. If you don't, I think I'm gonna hit the ground. Oh God, this is it, isn't it?
Rebound, you're not a dodgeball and a star. Stop it.